Here at Disney's Hollywood Studios Backlot Tour, we're going to kick off your tour right here in our very own special effects water tank. Now, water tanks just like this one continue to play a major role in action films today. And it's here that the explosive and out-of-control mayhem that you may have seen in movies like Crimson Tide, The Rock, and of course Pearl Harbor, those can all be recreated right here by using some large-scale physical as well as mechanical effects. Now, all of that action is then filmed as a carefully planned out sequence of events, and you're all in luck your day because you caught us in production of our very own action sequence, which we're going to be calling Harbor Attack. And in that sequence, we're going to be using many of these same effects that directors like Michael Bay use in their very own films. As a matter of fact, guys, here's Michael Bay now to set the scene for us.
In this scene, a patrol boat is on a surveillance mission. Searching the skies for enemy aircraft, the crew is caught off guard when the real danger surfaces from beneath the sea. This is going to require a full range of physical effects, split-second timing, and careful direction. We have the lights, we have the cameras, all we need now is the action.
And if you want to know serious action, then it's certainly director Michael Bay. Now, some of the effects that we're going to be using in our sequence here today include water cannons. Now, those water cannons can be pressurized up to 100 pounds per square inch. We also have bullet hits, which will be programmed and timed to match the continuity of the visuals, as well as the pattern of our sound effects. Now, last and probably the most important physical effect that we're going to be using here today, guys, is fire. And that must be ignited at the precise moment, because it does take a lot of time and work to reset the charges for those explosives. But of course, though, guys, the number one consideration for the timing of any of the effects that I've just shown you, well, that's always going to be the safety of the actors on the set. And that is where you come in. All right, and well, let's hear it for Rick. And now, Rick, you have the cast on mechanic here, so you're going to see today, all right? Now, your scene happens to take place down beneath the waterline and inside the engine room of our PT boat. So we go, Lisa, she's going to get you set up. Now today, guys, we're going to be filming two different scenes, but not exactly in the order that they appear in our script. Now, many of today's films are actually shot out of sequence, and that can make it very difficult for actors like Rick, because it means that he has to react to things that we haven't even filmed yet. That's to remind you to provide him with motivation for that scene. All right, Rick, here's the setup. On action, that phone to your right is going to begin buzzing right before 800 gallons of water, don't forget those two tanks, fly down that chute and slam right into you. All right, feeling good? Excellent. I'm glad you feel that way. I really am, because, guys, it's actually 1,000 gallons of ice cold water swimming into it. There's a fine line between motivation and fear. All right, roll playback. Remember, you have lost both your engines and action. Go and pick up that phone, Rick. Talk to your captain. Let them know you lost both your engines. Hopefully, they'll let you know all about the water. And cut. Let's give them a big round of applause. Now, just in case any of you guys were wondering, that is what we call it, a physical effect. Now, Rick, you did such a great job in that scene. I have one more small role that I think you're perfect to play, all right? So here's what I want you to do. I want you to remain seated, stare dramatically out into your audience, and I want you to act dry. That is an excellent start. I'm going to give you just a few more minutes to perfect that role. In the meantime, we're going to take your scene and we're going to add it to the next one and see how the entire sequence plays out, okay? All right, now the next scene we're going to be filming, guys, takes place right here on our PT boat, so let's meet the rest of our brave crew.
Hello, everyone. Let's give a warm welcome to our Captain Pedro and his wacky deckhand Larry. Give them a big round of applause, everyone. Captain's asset, crew is standing by.
Thank you, Lisa. All right, quiet on the set, please, guys. Roll playback. Now, remember, you're on a routine surveillance mission, okay? And action. All right, Captain, go to pick up those binoculars, scan those skies for enemy planes. Deckhand, clean that boat. I want to see it spotless. And what's this, Captain? Spot the engine tire. I know my deckhand's scared. He's stunned. He's running around in circles, and he's in trouble because that plane is coming in for another run. Captain, spin that wheel and get that boat out of there. You have lost your engines. Going to pick up that phone and call your mechanic. But deckhand, what is that? Yes. Point to the water. Get your captain's attention. Let him know all about that torpedo. All right, guys. At this point in time, you take a deep breath. You begin to relax. It gets over. Until you realize that this is an action sequence and we still need a grand finale. That's when you hear more planes. Guys, look up to the sky and point. You spot an enemy bomber squadron coming in at 12 o'clock. Bombs away, everybody. Hit the deck. But it's still not over yet. Just then, you notice two torpedoes headed straight straight towards your boat. Lucky for you, they pass underneath, but now they're headed straight towards your audience, guys. Point your audience and tell them to look. Ow, point your audience. And cut. Let's give them a big round of applause. And now, guys, we're going to take a moment to see what that entire sequence looks and sounds like once we ask for computer-generated images, a few lines of pre-recorded dialogue, and an exciting musical score. So if you direct your attention and your cameras to those overhead monitors, as we are now proud to present to you all Harbor Attack. Is a wrap. Let's hear it one more time for our actors, guys. Make sure